Today's video has been brought to you by Chic Clothing. Go to www.chicclothing.com for our line of hand-designed signature caps and more information on how you can have your caps color customized to your liking. Plan your adventure. Subscribe to our mailing list to be informed about upcoming expansion to our line of clothing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Kazama Fury here, and it doesn't seem likely that it's going to stop. But for the last few months, weeks even, we just keep hearing more and more being exposed. It's like right now everybody's on this exposition of bullshit. Look what's going on in Hollywood with all those pedophiles and all those sexual harassers being exposed and being threatened to be exposed and being called out on their nonsense. All it takes is one to start a chain reaction. And the same thing is being applied to the game industry. And look at the list. Let's read that down real quick. EA's Star Wars Battlefront's loot box and microtransaction debacle. That's a mess. Disney is not happy. EA even pulled microtransactions because, of course, Disney's in this to make a profit, but you want to continue to make profit by putting out product that your fans are going to buy because it's worth buying. And EA clearly screwed the pooch on this one and was like, okay, it's Star Wars, let's make our little skim off of the top of this one. Let's actually make a roof to skim off of it. While Disney, they're gonna get their money, but let's make sure we get just as much money as them. Destiny 2 exposed for XP gains. Now, when you're doing like certain matches, your XP gains, they were telling you were making this amount of XP points when actuality you was getting a third of that maybe. But it was showing you that you were getting a lot, but you really weren't. And Bungie is like, oh well, yeah, we've been hearing the issue and you're gonna fix that. And somehow, days later, it's fixed. But they were playing stupid as shit, saying, oh my god, oh we it's a problem, we're not pleased with it. You knew what the fuck you were doing. You were making people play harder and harder and harder, promising them something that they weren't getting. You wanted to break the player's will so they can just buckle down and end up buying all the experience points from the microtransactions market. Plain and simple, and you got caught. Because I said all it takes is one. EA recently started this whole thing, and it's not going to stop. If there's more people out there to be exposed, now you got people knowing what to look for and how to look for it. This is a tight-knit community. I know it's millions of gamers out there, but there's many who have nothing else to do, who are dedicated to this game, and they know it inside and out, and they will go find it because they know directly what to look for. We got professional gamers of all types who know what to look for. We have technical people with technical savvy who know what to look for, and they will post it and they will expose it, because no matter what our skill levels are, at the end of the day, we are all the consumer, and we shouldn't be getting robbed like this. And I talked about this also now with Activision. They got the patents for a microtrans algorithm. This algorithm allows them to pair you up unfairly against more advanced players, and it uses these players and it shows you the lesser player. It shows the lesser player exactly what weapons, what perks were used to get the upper hand on them, and then it offers you the underplayer the opportunity to purchase those. So you're paying to win. basically. And how I look, if I bust my ass to get to level 35, I bust my ass to get to level 35, and then I have some level 2 come in using the same weapons that I got. This is why they are losing respect from the fans, because people like, I bust my ass to do that the traditional way, and this little cheating motherfucker comes and buys this stuff. But then you can also expose people like that for the simple fact that sometimes you can buy all the weapons you want, all the perks you got, but you have a difference between them. You earn that. You learned how to adapt. You did that through skill and perseverance. This person cheated. So they could put you in there with the same type of weapons versus this cheating motherfucker in there with the same type of weapons, and you know what's going to happen? You're going to still beat his ass. But it's still not fair. That's not the point. Even if you still have a skill advantage over him, that's not the point. Pay to win, alright? I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, even going back up the list to Battlefront, it takes a lot to unlock a legendary character. It takes so much and so many hours of gameplay to unlock Luke or Darth Vader, and they banking on you trying to take the easy way out by paying them money. This is how they get you. Like, so everybody is doing this. Activision is just more blatant with theirs and actually got it padded so they can profit big time off of it. If other people wanted to secretly adapt this trend, this algorithm, Activision will make money off of it even if it's not their game, and that's scary as fuck. And then let's get down to Capcom, you know? Street Fighter 4 missing. You paid $60 when Street Fighter 5. You paid $60 full retail when that game first came out, and it doesn't have a one-player mode. You had to wait for that. You had to wait for downloadable content promised to you that should have been in the game. Things you had to pay for that should have been in the game. Characters, costumes. Like, I remember Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I think that was the last. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That was the last complete Marvel vs. Capcom I've ever seen, because everything you unlocked was in the game. Get the Dreamcast version. Get the PS2 version if you can find that. You unlock everything in the game. So they just finding all types of ways to make you pay for stuff they used to give you for free. That's just the problem now. This is what Capcom's doing. They really doing it. Everybody's doing it, but Capcom is doing it like with a fighting game that we all grew up accustomed to, knowing that you can unlock this stuff in the game by playing and beating it with different characters under different times, and just different things that were in the goddamn game. So look at these four. Like, who can you trust? There's like really a lot of underhanded shit going on, and these are just the four companies that are getting exposed to Electronic Arts, Bungie, Capcom, Activision, you know? And hopefully this whole situation with Battlefront has brought awareness to other games very strongly. Games like, if people are got games in development right now, they are thinking twice. Alright? Because it's already done led to other main games such as Destiny from Bungie, and getting exposed, and who knows what's next. You know, following Battlefront, which is Destiny, came, and then they fixed it. Like, just recently they fixed it. Like, people were like, oh, the XP is actually giving us what it promised. If they fixed it that quick, we only knew about this maybe a day or two ago. They fixed it that quick. It was never broken. It was being corrupted. It was being controlled. You were being duped. All you Destiny 2 players were being duped. And that's all I really have to say about that. Like, there's nothing left. There's no trust, really. And this is leading to the death of linear games, because a lot of developers are starting to realize linear games ain't where the money's at. If we can find a way to actually they can actually find a way to start doing this with linear games, we're doomed. Like, we really are. Like, imagine playing Resident Evil and you couldn't find ammo nowhere at all. None at all. No ammo whatsoever. Not a combat knife, not anything. No matter how hard you look around the mansion. And imagine a algorithm popping up on the side telling you, oh wow, we have the Beretta M92F handgun right here. It costs $5 if you download it from the market. Oh, it's some bullets. Oh, that costs $1.99 for 30. It costs $4.99 for 45, and it costs $5.99 for 60. Imagine that happening. Imagine if they're able to do it to a linear game. You know, they're gonna probably start doing it with the costumes. Pay attention to RE2 Remake. Let's see what happens with that shit. But anyway, for real, this time, keep watching what you want. Keep gaming the way you want. Keep being you, because I'm a Fury. I'm out. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. And is it really the end of linear games? Because they feel like they can really start scamming people with multiplayer games by putting up multiplayer games out there. If more people buy multiplayer games, the more they got opportunity to rob you blind. But I digress. Peace.